As a descendant of the famously brutal Zenin clan, Megumi Fushiguro lives in a state of limbo. From the family he was born into to becoming a Jujutsu sorcerer, he rarely ever gets to choose how he wants to live. He doesn't think of himself as a hero or a villain, just another sorcerer born with the ability to exercise curses. Until he meets Yuji, of course, who on the outside is this amazing fighter who has superhuman abilities, but on the inside, he's just a kid who wants to save as many people as he can. But Megumi can't afford to think like that. Getting too attached puts the success of the mission at risk. So when it's time to run, he runs. When it's time to fight, he fights. When it's time to lay down his life, well...
You gotta kill yourself.
Meeting Yuji was one of the biggest turning points in Megumi's life. Someone who was crazy enough to swallow a cursed object and become a vessel for Jujutsu Dahmer. He's the polar opposite of Megumi. He goes in headfirst with no plan. The only thing on his mind is saving who needs to be saved and being able to fight again, even if it costs his life. He's dying to live, and even though he hates to admit it, Megumi admires that about Yuji and wants to protect him because of it. He claims that the mission is the most important thing, and he has this very stoic outlook on life. But when it comes to protecting Yuji, protecting his sister Sumiki, or even his own pride sometimes, like against Todo, he's a hypocrite. He chooses what to protect. Megumi knows exactly what he wants. He just feels like he doesn't deserve it. The King of Curses himself ends up saving Yuji, getting a power-up, killing him, and then going after Megumi. That's when we see that Megumi has something crazy up his sleeve. A trump card. Something that even Sukuna was impressed by. But it's obvious that if he uses it at his current power level, he's probably gonna die. So every time he's about to use it, someone stops him. But why is he so willing to throw away his life every time things get tough? Megumi has insane potential. Both Gojo and Sukuna have their eyes on him, waiting for the moment he taps into it. But he can't see it for himself, clouded by self-doubt, the illusion of right and wrong, of winning and losing. He can't see his own strength because he thinks the war is won on the battlefield. Sorcerers versus curses. It's a clash of ideals. In order to win, you gotta be crazy enough to bet on yourself. Megumi finally gets a chance to do something selfish. The bridge curse that has been threatening his sister's life, it's on the move, and Megumi is tasked with taking it down. It was pretty simple, whack a few moles here and there, take out the main body, but after the team gets split up, Megumi's left dealing with a special grade curse, a finger bearer, way stronger than the one he ran away from before. But this time, there's no running. In seemingly the last gamble of his life, Megumi bets it all on himself. He throws away the self-sacrificing woe is me nonsense and decides to get a taste of what it's like to go all out in a fight. You can see it on his face, that stoic expression replaced with pure excitement. Finally, a chance to let loose. All it takes is a strong foundation and a little imagination, and the slightest trigger can change a person forever. As the strongest sorcerer, Gojo knows the secrets of cursed energy and what it takes to reach the state of enlightenment. For Megumi, this mission was personal. He had something to prove, so failure was never an option. Knowing that his sister's life was hanging in the balance, he decided he didn't want to die either. He imagined that future version of himself and made it a reality. The Chimera Shadow Garden, an incomplete domain expansion that represents his unlimited potential. The hype for season 2 is so real that I decided to make a mini series for a few of the JJK characters. As promised, next week is about Hell's Paradise. I gotta do the Hell's Paradise video. Just let me cook. I've never read the manga, so I gotta watch the anime, and I might read the manga so I can get a little bit more context, but that video is definitely coming next week. Also, I started actually putting content on Patreon, so go check it out if you haven't already. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, blah blah blah. I'm gonna see y'all next week, man.